Hey guys, welcome back to NautiStyles and welcome to Dubai International Boat Show. As many of you, I'm sure, remember when we were in the Cannes Yachting Festival, we came across this very interesting amphibious vessel. This thing is definitely been taking people out for sea trials.
Well, matter of fact,
you can see the tracks.
One is missing right now, so it's actually currently on a sea trial.
Oh, that's right. There were two of them here. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish we were here when it would come back. So cool. And we did not get a chance to get a full tour of it, so they are here at this boat show, and we're super excited to show you Iguana Yachts. So today we have Iris, who's a marketing director of Iguana Yachts, and she's gonna walk with us and show us around and explain to us how does all of this work? Because you guys in Cannes got to do actual sea trials, which we totally missed out on. So I hope you guys do them again, because we would absolutely love to. We don't get this chance here, but you have a very different vessel as well.
In Cannes we had 3 boats and they were available for sea trials. Sadly here we don't have the beach like we have in Cannes.
So but you had different models, right?
Yeah, we had a rib that's called the Iguana X100. We had an original, which is the original design of the Iguana from 10 years ago. That was also available for sea trial. And we had an Iguana Commuter, which is the highest of the range, the most technologically advanced. And that was also on display. And this one is another one.
What is this one? So it looks very stealthy, very slick. I'm assuming this was custom?
It is a custom boat, exactly. It's a rib Iguana Night. It was made for a customer here in Dubai. So it is a full black rib, amphibious obviously, thermically powered with inboard engine. And we have 2 beautiful outboard engines at the back for marine propulsion.
Okay. And then a cool print even on the hyperlon. It looks like a carbon fiber print.
Yeah.
Love that.
Obviously, this is the signature of this cool technology. 10 years, you guys been around for that long?
Yeah, even more. It's like the first prototype was 2011.
Okay.
And the first boat sold was 2013.
Wow.
Still like running in Bahrain actually.
So very cool.
Quite some time now.
Okay. So how did this come about? Was it an initial sort of a custom request that made this company exist, or is it just something that you guys wanted to do?
It is actually, it's my father who really did this added idea. He used to sail a lot in Normandy, where the tides are very important and it's very difficult to launch your boat. You have to get a Land Rover with a trailer. It's very complicated, and he was like, I want to use my boat but in a very simple way and very easy way. And so he said, okay, I'm going to do this. We have to do this at some point. So he built a boat for himself at first. And then he had a lot of requests for other people who have this kind of need, especially waterfront properties. They park in the garden. This one is for a super yacht, so you can land anywhere.
So cool.
This is how it happened.
Wow. So what was the very first boat that he built? How big was it for himself?
It was also 30 feet.
Oh, it was big.
It was already big, yeah. But it was the original design, so a hard hull, very slick design made by a French designer. So now we have other options. Ribs, sport fishers, center console, so different things.
Very cool.
So the track system itself, is that something you guys designed, or is it something which you guys purchased purchasing from a different vendor?
So the track system is built in-house. The whole system was made for Iguana. The idea was really to design the whole solution as a whole. So with the shape of the boat, the hull, because we wanted to do a very good boat first that sells very well, and to integrate this as a plus. All of this is in-house, is really the heart of the technology and Iguana.
So in terms of maintenance, I think that is probably the #1 question any client would ask. What does the maintenance entail on a vessel like this?
People are always asking, what does this do in salty water?
Salt water.
Yeah, how do you do it? It's really made to last long, and we have here stainless steel, epoxy paint, marine grade aluminium, so it's very strong. Today we have the first boat in Bahrain from 10 years ago that's still up and running, and here the sea is very salty, and there is of course the heat and the
elements
sun.
are very harsh here.
Yes, it's the best way to
I'm melting away. Actually, it would be nice to be in the salt water right now.
So in terms of the hydraulic hoses here, do they have to be replaced on a regular basis?
Exactly, so this is kind of like any construction machine you can have on tracks with a hydraulic, so you have to change the hoses every 2 years to be sure. And that's the main thing to do, otherwise it's all good. Like any boat, it's good if you take fresh water on it, but as it's stored outside of the water, it's better of course for all the materials.
You basically have your own lift, so you don't really need to have any bottom paint, right?
We don't really need to have anti-fouling on the boat, which
it's
is
own
really
lift.
nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, as long as you got a space where you could put it.
You don't need a diver, you don't need to
diver.
change your zincs as often because they don't burn.
And where do you have the zincs? I see zincs there, right?
You have one over there.
Protected.
On both sides?
And on both sides, yeah.
So I see like there's a system here. Is that to lock it in place when the tracks are up?
Yeah, so the tracks, they fold into the hull, and then it's perfect the shape of the boat, so it can go quite fast. And this is the lock to lock it.
Like a security bolt, kind of, that they don't accidentally come down?
Yeah.
So this is hydraulically powered?
Yeah, this is hydraulically powered.
But you can have electric motors as well?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we have some electric models, so you just have a battery at the front and little motorization, and it's whisper quiet, so very nice. Some clients prefer that also. Most clients have hydraulic and some prefer electric, it's just their preference. We do lots of customization actually.
So what is the speed you get like crawling out of the water?
On land, so it's not very fast, it's 7 km/h, so 4 miles per hour, something. The idea is really to go to land anywhere and on any type of ground, not to go too fast. Because that could be,
no, of course,
As it tracks, it can tackle many grounds like pebbles and
just get out
slopes
and dock in your garden.
Exactly.
That's a good plan. It sounds like a good plan to me.
So how does Iguana boats compare to standard center consoles which don't have tracks and you need a trailer or you need to haul it out at the boat yard?
So of course it's more expensive, and it's also a luxury finish, so it can compare to those type of boats also. But yeah, you gain price from maintenance because it's always out of the water. You don't need a trailer, of course, you don't need to park to have a marina spot.
But in like remote areas, if you don't need to build a dock, that's pretty awesome.
So this is an inflatable, as you can see, but usually the water goes underneath the tubes and it surfs above water, so the tubes don't always touch the water. This is Hepalon 866 Orca. So this is carbon fiber hull, so very light and very strong, obviously.
So that makes up for the weight of like white carbon fiber.
So this is aluminium and stainless steel and Kevlar rubber tracks.
Oh wow, okay.
And so the hull is very light and you have this weight underneath you, very, very low. So it's very nice when you drive on the water. It's very comfortable.
Very low center of gravity.
Low center of gravity.
For all that carbon fiber Kevlar, it's a really well-priced vessel.
That's what I was thinking.
Right? Okay.
And here, this is the anchor. And here you have this. Lots of super yachts, they tow their boat, their Iguana, so you can tow it from here and also attach it when you dock it, of course.
So compared to a conventional rib or super yacht tender where you have the huge brackets which have to be put on afterwards in order to tow the vessel, this is structurally strong enough to tow the boat?
It is, yeah.
Wow.
It's very impressive.
That is amazing.
And there's nothing else, like it's just, that's it.
You don't need to have any tow brackets.
So this is custom painted?
Yeah, it is custom painted.
To match the boat perfectly?
We got some LED lights there in the center, I can see.
Exactly, so we have some here and we have some on the mobility system, on the track.
Oh
Just one over there and one at the front. And we also have an underwater camera, so you can see the ground when you're driving on the beach.
No way.
Right over here.
So that's cool. Just showing up on the screen?
On the chart board?
On the chart
over there.
I love it.
That is amazing. So
Instead of a backup camera.
I'm just thinking like you're in the Bahamas, the water is crystal clear, I mean, technically, you could also lower these down even if you don't want to use them, right?
Yeah.
If you just wanted to be like, hey, let's look what's on the water
yeah,
camera.
Exactly. You can drive as long as you want with the tracks down. It just gives a little...
Sure. So you have your underwater camera included and underwater lights.
It's pretty nice in the water when you have the lights at night.
Yeah.
Beautiful. When you go for a swim or something.
Yeah. Especially in clear waters.
Those boats actually, depending on motorization, can go up to 55 knots.
Yeah.
So it's quite
pretty fast. Yeah.
Wow, that is fast.
I see like a heat exchanger, a radiator here. Exactly. Is that for the inboard?
That's for the inboard, exactly, to cool off the inboard. Yeah.
So you don't need seawater, obviously, because you're running it on land.
Exactly.
Duh.
Yeah. So here we have this steady ladder to come up.
A really nice swim ladder, actually.
It looks very comfortable. Really long.
Yeah.
This one was custom made, so with some special upholstery. So we have some nice seating at the back, 2 crew Helm mitigating seats. Then you have the center console and a dual lounger at the front.
Is there another seat that goes in here?
Exactly. So you can put a cushion here and then it closes here, so you can come up.
Oh, this is beautiful.
That makes sense. And it gives you a really comfortable way of boarding the boat, actually.
So do we have any storage underneath?
Yeah, of course.
Is this storage?
Kind of messy, but
that's okay. You don't know us yet, we're all about storage.
It's a proper storage.
Oh, this is great.
Here we have a big storage and we have another one at the front.
A good sitting area here for at least 6 people.
Exactly. We can be like 12 on this boat.
Oh yeah.
So it's quite nice, quite spacious.
Really cool.
Here what's very nice is this access pole. This boat is a tender for super yachts. So here you can access the yacht safely with this. And then here you have those little steps that are to go in
really
on a
comfortable.
dock, yeah, or on your yacht or
this
whatever
comes
you
very
do.
handy, so this is great to hold on to.
Exactly.
And it houses your subwoofer.
Oh yeah, great space for that.
Someone feel like I have a déjà vu.
Okay.
We also have here a Bluetooth sound system over here, and then we have other speakers at the front.
Yeah, it looks like you got a good amount of speakers everywhere. Let's check out the Helm.
This is the sunshade T-top, and here we can have an extender. You know, here it's very hot and this boat is used here, so you can have an extender at the rear back and at the front to have a nice shade all over the boat.
Oh, very
that's
cool. You definitely use it here.
Yeah.
Should have it out right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely a brave color choice for Dubai.
I know, but this is not a brand new boat and it still looks fantastic.
It looks great, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 2020 boat, I think.
Yeah, it's in a really good shape, so it's definitely well built. All right, walk us through the Helm.
Of course. So here at the helm, you have all the control. Here for the lights, you have a fresh shower at the back, GPS, everything. This is a Garmin screen. This is all dusty, I'm sorry.
It's
because
okay,
we are in
dusty
Dubai,
here.
so
we're in the desert.
Then we have, of course, the trim here, cup holders, something to put your phone, USB over there, nice wheel here, and all of this is for the tracks. So you have this little screen, you can put your track up and down, and this is to drive this track. So 2 little joystick can push them forward to advance, backwards to go backward, and to turn it's like a tank. So you put 1 forward and then the boat turns and you can do a 360. So it's very easy
like
to maneuver.
Kind of like a boat with dual engines.
Exactly,
yeah. All the boats are customizable, right?
Yeah.
I don't want a soft top, I want a hard top, that's a possibility.
That's a possibility, yeah.
And the color choices, of course, and
of course,
also, Oh, I see some indirect lighting here.
I see,
like LED
I see a
strips
lot
here.
of lighting here.
The customer really like to have LEDs on his T-top, so there are LEDs all over.
Yeah.
There is a little head just down here.
Oh, I want to see
So
it.
here there is a big storage at the front. Here you have a head just underneath here, and you can close those here. So when you're on the beach, you have your boat on the beach and you're doing a picnic or something, you can have your personal toilet on the beach.
That's pretty perfect.
So you would just leave this open then, right?
Yeah,
I
mean if it's
like open and get
secured.
the zipper for privacy, and then you're good.
That's great.
very cool. What do we have here?
Here it's the anchor locker.
Get the windlass there, yeah. And then the remote for the windlass is at the helm?
Exactly, yeah.
Fantastic.
Iris, thank you so much for showing us
Thank you.
Iguana Yacht. What's the name of this model?
This one is an Iguana Nights.
Just Iguana Nights. And is it just one, or is it just because it's a custom, it's the name of this specific boat?
So Iguana Nights are our custom ribs, so it can really change according to the client.
So custom rib lines called Iguana Nights.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. And this one, Iguana Nights, custom black edition.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for showing it to us. We really appreciate it. We're looking forward to seeing you in Cannes again and hopefully going for a little test. Is that even a sail? Ride? Drive?
Sea trial.
A drive test.
Yeah, sea
sea
trial
both.
test. Looking forward to that.
Test crawl.
Test crawl, there you go. You guys put it down in the comments if you want us to do a sea trial when we're in Cannes, because we can totally do that. If you are interested in the Iguana Yachts, I will put all their contact information in the description underneath the video. Thank you so much, Iris.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for getting here in the worst of the day, for doing this with us. Really appreciate it.
Well, happy to have you in Cannes on
Thank
the
you.
boat.
Yes, thank you. It's probably going to be just as hot there,
Yeah,
for sure. And you guys check us out on the Patreon, check us out on the Instagram and that thing called Facebook, and Joline.
Enjoy the outtakes.
And as we have lots of super yachts customers, they like to have their own
matching
Yeah.
paint
and everything.
And considering we're in Dubai and this is a black boat.
I
so
know, it's pretty crazy.
Especially for
is-
tubes, you know, with the glue,
Yeah.
with the heat. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, you're very brave to wear a black shirt today.
Yeah, but it's like it's okay. And,
You're okay with this
I'm
choice.
perfectly fine with Yamaha.
He's a Yamaha dealer.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking.
I take
Oh.
Yamaha any day of the week.
in this
Harsh
heat,
climate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You guys, it's like 100 degrees out. I don't know, 40 Celsius. I don't
And-
know if you can tell, but it's really,
Yeah,
really unbearably hot.
all
We're
three of us
sweating.
are sweating.
Yeah, we're all sweating. Well, just for the outtakes, you guys, we had to do this twice because when we started doing this once yesterday, the music started and kind of derailed half of our tour. So this is our second try up here.